Have you guys been looking to start a business, but you don't know what business to start? I'm about to show you how to make $750 a day minimum doing paint touch up on cars. So if you hang out to the very end, I'm going to show you exactly what product to use that's going to give you a competitive advantage over everyone out there in the market. So hang out to the very end. So I'm going to just jump in. I'm going to give you guys a backstory. So about 2012, I was going through a divorce. I lost my business and I was looking for something to do. A friend of mine called me up and said, "Hey, I know you're going through a tough time. Why don't you come out and help us do touch up on cars at this dealership?" And I needed some money, so I was like, I'll do whatever it takes. I'd been looking for a job, couldn't find anything, so I was like, okay, cool. So I get out to this dealership on this lot and start helping them do touch-ups paint touch-up on these hoods and these cars and these bumpers and things like that. So a lot of it is just like rock chips and, deeper scratches and things like that, where they don't want to spend the money to repaint the entire thing. There's some stuff on bumpers and stuff they might want touched up where it's just not worth paying the money to repaint the entire thing. So how much were they charging? So they were charging $65 to $75 a car. So you would go to these dealerships. I'm going to just give you a random example to kind of give you help with understanding how this works. So you got your paint touch up. You go to a dealership. You're trying to get business from them. You go to the used car dealer manager and you say, "Hey, can I do a free demonstration?" He said, "Sure." Why would he let you do a demonstration? Because you have a proprietary product that's better than anything else out there on the market. So he's like, "Sure, let me see it." So you go find a nasty hood that's all, rock chipped up, got road rash and everything. You kind of mark it down the middle so you know exactly what you're going to do. You do your paint touch-up system, which I'm about to show you at the end here. You do your system. You fix it all up, make it look beautiful. You bring him out there and you say, "Hey, this is what I can do for you." And he takes a look at it and he's going to be like, "Wow, that's impressive." And if he actually appreciates what you did, because you would have done a phenomenal job, because it just is what it is with this product, then he will hire you on. You charge him $65, $75 a car, depending on how much volume they're doing. They could be, let's say they're doing 100 cars a month. And he wants you're going to end up doing about half the cars with this. So if they're turning over 100 cars a month, you're doing 50 cars, you're going to be doing about roughly 10 to 12 cars a week, charging them $65, $75. So you're going to be doing 10 cars a week roughly. So each time you show up at that dealership, you're going to make somewhere between, $650 to $750, depending on if it's more, then you're going to be making more. If they got 12, 13, 14 cars, then that's what you're going to be doing for that week, and you're going to be getting more. How long does it take you to do a car? Well, it depends. Sometimes it could take you, if it's just a screwed up car, it's going to take you an hour. A lot of time, you're going to be sitting at around 20, 30 minutes to do a car. Sometimes it only takes you 5 minutes to do a car. You'll start to understand this process, as you get out there and you start working the system. Normally, they'd make you write down all the cars. They'd come out there. They'd check to make sure you weren't trying to screw them over and that you did a good job. And then after you were done, they may come out and look at them again. After you build a relationship, they'll stop coming out there and looking at it. And then they may even stop asking you to come and get approval for the cars. They might just say, "Do what's out there." And as long as you're not taking advantage of them, then you're going to build that relationship and you'll understand. So some cars may be turning over 200 cars a month. You may be doing more. You may be doing 20 cars a week at that dealership. You build up anywhere from 8 to 10 dealerships in a week. You're going to be doing a minimum of $750 a day. That's just the reality. Now, that's the commercial side of things. You can also do retail where you can charge more, anywhere from say $100 to $150. You can add on services to where maybe you're buffing out some scratches here or there. that was never my thing. I like to buff out a few scratches here to add on, but I never wanted to like detail cars. That was never what I wanted to do. This was a proprietary system. I wanted to do the touch up, maybe buff out some scratches here or there, charge a little extra to make a little on top of what I'm doing. Something that's quick and you can move quick. So that's how that works. Now, where would you get retail business? You know, obviously word of mouth. You go to detail shops. Maybe you go to car washes, set up shop for the day. You know, you give them a small percentage to just set up shop, and it adds a little benefit to their business. So those are the kind of the two options. I like the dealership option because it gives you repeat business. So that being said, make sure and hit that subscribe button. Please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys. Drop any questions down below, hit that thumbs up, and make sure and hit that notification bell. So I told you guys I was going to show you the product to use to get started. You're probably still going to be looking at anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 startup cost. I know that's a lot of money, but this business is, easy to get into. So now I'm going to jump in and show you the product and kind of how the product works. So let's get to it. So the product is called Dr. Color Chips. I'm going to show you a quick video. I'm not going to run through the whole thing. I'm going to just show you how the process works. So what he did here, these are all rock chips on a hood. So he just took the paint and he kind of smashed it across all these rock chips. So the paint went inside each of the holes. Now, because this is a road rash, this has got a lot of it, he's taken a squeegee to help kind of spread it and smash it into all the holes. Now, a lot of times things aren't this bad. This is a great hood to do a demonstration on, because if it's just trashed all the way across, you take half of this hood, you do a great job, and then you come back out and show him what you did, and he's going to be blown away. So he's smashing in the paint with all the... So now what he's taking is this proprietary solution, he's putting it on this, and he's going to rub the liquid all over the paint. And what that does is kind of softens it up and loosens it up, and then you'll be able to just rub the top right off of all the paint. So you'll get it, all the excess paint, and the only thing that'll be there is the paint down in the holes. So this dries relatively quickly. You'll notice how quickly it kind of dries up, and then it actually sets within 24 hours. So if you leave some paint on a hood and you come back 24 hours later, it's going to be a nightmare to get it off. So that's the product. It's called Dr. Color Chips. Dr. Color Chips. So what you want to do is come to Dr. Color Chips, or you can even call them up, and you want to go to the commercial systems. And so they have some options. When you're starting in this business and you feel good that you're going to be able to get business, I would start off with a minimum of 80, 100 color system. You'll be able to see how you match up the paint and stuff like that. When you start getting other dealerships, let's say a Mercedes-Benz dealership and things like that, you can special order each of the paint colors. And you don't have to order massive amounts after you get the system. You just order ones and twos, and then you can reorder the product and stuff like that. So the actual replacement cost goes down heavily, and you don't have to go back and get a bunch of paint all the time. So it's you make a lot of money, and the cost of doing it is very, very inexpensive. So again, I think it's probably anywhere from $1,000 to maybe $3,000 to get started. I don't know how much the systems are anymore. I can be perfectly honest with you. It looks like they have nicer setups than when I started. I don't know how much it is. So you guys, if you have any questions, drop them down below. I hope you guys found this valuable. Subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys on the next video. I appreciate all of you. Peace out.